Not allowed on this property. The gate was closed.
Sir, you got your ID on you?
I don't have to give you ID.
Sir.
Constitution says I don't have to give you an ID unless I have broken a law.
Sir, hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back for destruction and not cooperating with law enforcement.
Right, stop a minute.
No, sir. I didn't no, he's not gonna curse me out. I haven't been disrespectful. So originally called is shots fired in the area. Anytime shots fired in the area, we got to come. If it's hunting, hunting time, we get a lot of calls. So we have to investigate because we don't know what's going on. I don't know that there's land back there. I don't know that that it belongs to you. I don't know that you shooting back there or whatever. I don't know that stuff. So I have to investigate. When a citizen calls, we have to investigate. Yeah. So that's what I'm investigating. So again, you got your ID on you.
No, it's not illegal.
So I gotta make
I didn't break any laws.
Yeah. So we gotta call a red truck that shots fired in the area.
Okay.
So again, I'm investigating. There's an ongoing investigation. So do
what
you
crime?
Have shots fired in the area?
That's a crime?
Yes, sir. Around the roadway and the houses in the area.
Oh,
yes,
no,
sir.
No, it was never any.
Okay, I don't know that yet. I haven't went back. The only thing I got is a red truck. So again, I have to make.
I'm just gonna exercise my Fifth Amendment right at this point.
Okay, that's fine. I need your ID, though, sir.
I'm not gonna ID myself. I haven't broken the law.
Step out the vehicle for me, sir.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? A lot of you probably remember me covering this video a month or so ago of Rob Huff being harassed for no reason and being pulled over by Officer Hudson of the Sussex County, Virginia Sheriff's Department. His excuse for pulling Rob over was he heard shots fired in the area, which is complete garbage. That's no crime. That's no reason to pull anybody over. Well, Rob stood on his rights and was free to go. And apparently after Rob left, Officer Hudson went onto his property with no warrant, then harassed his father and his nephew, put his father in the back of a police car in handcuffs, hotboxed him, and pretty much tortured this man. And then when Rob showed up on the property, he arrested him for no reason also. This is one of the craziest videos I've ever seen. Rob's got the body camera footage. I'm going to share it with you guys. Let's get to the video. You guys redress your grievances. The contact information will be in the description. I'll see you guys later.
No, I don't have to have a crime to stop you. I don't have to have a crime to ID you.
I don't want you to trespass on my property.
Listen, sir.
Okay.
So the last thing Rob said to Officer Hudson on that illegal traffic stop was, "Don't be trespassing on my property without a warrant." So what does Officer Hudson do? You see it right now. He's driving down this man's driveway, trespassing on this property. Wait till you guys see what this clown is going to do next.
How you doing? My name is Deputy Hudson with the Sussex Sheriff. Listen, sir. My name is Deputy Hudson with the Sussex Sheriff Department, sir. We got a complaint from the neighbor right here, and right here.
To fucking get over it. We're out here. We're 200 yards from anything near us, and we're firing into the ground.
You gonna let me talk, or you gonna finish?
I'm gonna finish. You are trespassing.
That's an interesting cliff note that Rob added into this video. Only one person complained, and it was an off-duty officer. How ironic is that? That nobody else complained except for the only person in the area that swore an oath to uphold their rights to do what they're doing on their own property. What does that tell me? That tells me that this officer is a traitor. Treason.
You are not allowed on this property. The gate was closed.
Sir, you got your ID on you?
I don't have to give you ID.
Sir.
Constitution says I don't have to give you an ID unless I have broken a law.
Sir.
6-3 Sussex, got a gang tag for you.
Go ahead.
We're in here.
Do y'all own this residence right here, sir?
Yes.
Who owns it?
My son and I own it.
Okay, what's your name?
Again.
I don't know if you trespass or not. What's your name, sir?
My name is...
Your son's on it.
We our family own it.
Okay, so did he give you permission to come out here?
You just pulled him over.
I don't know.
No, you pulled him over 5 minutes ago.
Sir, did he give you permission to be out here?
Yes, he has. I have permission. You don't get to my property.
So he gave you permission to be out here, sir?
Yes.
Can you call him and he can tell you that he gave you permission?
You just pulled him over.
Did he give you permission to be out here,
Did you
sir?
or did you not pull him over? Not 5 minutes ago.
No, he didn't identify himself. I don't know who he is.
Did he give you permission to be out here, sir?
I have permission to be
Can
on
you
my
call-
own property.
Can you call and verify that he gave you permission?
He's being an asshole.
No, I'm not, sir. I'm trying to figure out that this is the people that's supposed to be out here. No, sir.
You're a I'm losing my goddamn temper right now.
Oh, calm down, sir. You need a medic?
Hey, I've got this cops here trespassing on our property. Wants to know whether or not I have permission to be here. Can you tell them I'm sorry? And I've been telling him the same thing.
So who's the owner of the property?
He is.
What's his name?
Off my property.
What's his name, sir?
Get the off my property.
So are you the owner or he the owner?
Our family owns this property. Our family owns this property.
What is your family name, sir?
I've told you that 3 goddamn
You got
times.
your ID on you?
No, that's it. I ain't dealing with it. Get off your property.
You have your ID on you, sir?
Let me call the police.
Call them.
Anybody that knows their rights, like Mr. Huff does here, would be losing their mind just like he is. I know I would be losing my mind dealing with this idiotic cop that doesn't know anything about his job or the laws. I mean, that would be like me going to a restaurant and ordering a steak and a surf and turf, and then I have to go back in the kitchen and show the cook how to cook it. This officer does not know anything about his job. All he's doing is violating rights and pissing on his oath to the Constitution. It is truly disgusting.
I don't know. You answer him.
So we're trying to figure out who property this belongs because it looks like some abandoned property.
I've got
Do you have your ID on you, sir?
I don't need an ID. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not giving ID himself.
Okay, so sir, maybe I can talk to you. This is where it goes. You got a second? We don't know who owns this property. We got people call here and say shots fired over here. This property is technically abandoned. So before I leave, I have to put something in the computer that I talked to such and such, and this is who belongs to. If this is your property, you're not here. Somebody comes over here and shooting on your property. I don't do anything about it. How are you going to feel?
Hey, leave.
Sir, I can't leave right now because of the open investigation.
You're trespassing.
Sir, you might want to calm down before you go to jail, sir. You might want to calm down. Well, if he owns it, he needs to come back and show his ID. Okay, that's
You heard
fine.
that? Get the hell off my property.
Sir, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back for destruction and not cooperating with law enforcement.
Stop.
No, sir. No, he's not going to curse me out. I haven't been disrespectful.
All right, wait a minute. Stop.
No, sir.
I have a
No, sir.
I have a weapon in my pocket.
That's fine, sir.
Okay, it's unloaded weapon in my pocket right here.
Right here. Here you go.
This stupid bastard is putting me in handcuffs.
You don't need to get that.
There you go. 740 Sussex, show 1 in custody. Come on, sir. I'm going to read you your rights. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say will or can be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, you want to be appointed to represent you before any question. If you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights I explained to you, sir?
597-463. You need me to head your way?
We 10-4.
You better get your supervisor out here now.
You got your ID on you, sir?
It doesn't matter whether I got ID. You're not getting it until you prove to me that I've done something illegal. What have I done illegal?
First, you refuse to cooperate. You refuse to give me...
No, I refuse because you were trespassing on private property. You were trespassing.
You got anything in your power you're going to poke me, stick me, or hurt me?
I don't know.
Okay. If I hurt myself, you will be charged.
That's nothing unusual.
Okay.
You're ignorant.
Yes, sir.
You're the God you are. Do not open that. No, no, sir. You have no right to open that. You're an. You're a.
All right. Open your wallet in front of you. You got $50 in there.
No, I got more than $50 in there.
You got a $50 bill. You got a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1. Sir, come back and stand right here, sir.
Sit down. I don't want to stand here all day. I have a bad heart. You're with me.
Hey, Papa, he's on the way down here now.
These are, instead of taking care of the property, people down there setting fire and trespassing, they want to trespass.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. No, but the sign was posted.
Y'all are, y'all are totally, y'all really are. This thing's hurting my wrist. I don't know what the is.
C6180672 Michael D. Providence 401 Royal Avenue, Hopewell. Subject is licensed, no restrictions, no previous, no warrant.
10-4, can you check his criminal history?
What are we looking for?
Can't believe y'all are trespassing.
Any fellas? Okay. At this point, we don't know who the land belongs to.
We're just trying to investigate a complaint, sir. That's all we're trying to do, okay?
Well, then why didn't you investigate the complaint last week when they come in here and burn our
We're not
woods
talking
and burn
about
our
last
We're
week,
talking about
sir.
today,
We're talking
sir.
about today, sir. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's how we got to do it sometimes, all right? Take a hand and we turn it the other way. That way it won't hurt your wrist as much, okay?
Whatever. I can't see what you're doing.
Okay. Take a hand and turn it this way so top of your hands together. That way it won't hurt your wrist as much, okay?
Once you take the days off, I ain't going nowhere.
That's up to my partner here, sir. All right? He's going to charge you with obstruction or not, okay?
Now again, who owns the land?
Man, this cop is really irritating. He has known who this land belongs to ever since he pulled Rob Huff Jr. over earlier, and Rob told him, don't trespass on my property. And so as soon as the traffic stop was over there, he goes straight over and trespasses on the property. And Mr. Huff, Rob's father, has already told him several times they own that land. Man, this cop needs to get a light.
My son and our family.
Who physically on the paperwork?
Rob. My son.
Long as Rob said, hey, you got permission.
You just heard him. You talked to him.
I don't know if that's Rob. I don't physically know him.
It doesn't matter. That's the simple fact that you are.
All right, this what we're gonna do. Let's go. I'm gonna show you trespassing today, sir. Failure to cooperate with law enforcement. Failure to give you information. You have a come on. No, come on, sir.
Get my phone. Give him the rest. Give him the rest of my stuff. Give him my billfold.
You got your ID on you, sir?
Yeah.
At this point, Officer Hudson's just going to go ahead and violate everybody's rights. That way, it'll just fatten up the lawsuit that much nicer.
Okay, all right.
Give him everything. Keys, everything. Take my revolver and put it away too, son.
Yeah.
Come on, sir.
You're just being a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been shooting too. 308? No, that's 9mm. Tinker toy shit.
All right, stand right here for a second, sir. Have a seat in here, sir. Turn around. Yes, sir. We're taking you to headquarters.
Down to 7463. When are you give me a call as soon as you get a second?
You can give him a call.
You're at Amplitude.
I can't do shit. I can't sit back. I can't do nothing.
Oh, you give him a call. Set this for right now. This is my question, Mr. Huffman. Are you ready to talk yet?
About what?
The property.
How many times does he have to explain it to you? I've heard him explain it to you so many times whose property it was. I've lost count. This is definitely antagonizing and causing a lot of stress on Mr. Huff. And in my opinion, this is a form of torture. And keep watching. It only gets worse.
This is the thing.
Like I said, my son's wife was raised in that trailer
and
right there all of her life. And so I tried to explain it to anyone.
Did you give me your ID? We had to basically go through this whole process. So check this out. Somebody comes out here and shoot on your property, right? I come out here, I say, hey, why are you shooting out here? This is my property. I let them go. You call the police and say, hey, somebody was shooting out there. Guess what? I don't have their ID. I don't have the information, so now I'm not able to identify that it was on your property.
Whatever happened to you not trespassing on the property?
We got a call and we have to follow through. So that gives us our suit to arrive on the property.
So you can cross gates and you can go...
Yes, sir, and investigation. Yes, sir.
I did not know that.
Yes, sir.
You're trespassing. I want y'all off my property.
You the owner of this property?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay, sir. Well, I don't know if you're the owner of the property. Please step back away from me, sir.
Trespassing.
So, are you the owner of this property?
Trespassing.
Are you the owner of this property?
You're the only one trespassing.
Are you the owner of this property?
You're the only one trespassing.
Are you the owner of this property,
I'm
sir?
not answering any of your
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, so you're going to arrest my father? Because y'all are trespassing on my
Sir, are you the owner of this property, sir?
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID on you, sir?
I'm not answering any
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you to leave, sir, if you're not the owner of this property.
Y'all, if I pause the video every time Officer Hudson violates somebody's rights and makes a fool out of himself, we'll never get through this video. So I'm not going to pause it anymore. Every time you see something that Officer Hudson does wrong, please leave your comments below. Let's get back to the video.
Okay, I'm the owner of the property.
Okay, then do you have your ID so I can identify that you're the owner of the property?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you to leave, sir.
No, I'm asking you to leave. How
No.
are you going to kick me off my property?
Because you're not identifying yourself that
I
you're the
don't
owner of
have
this property.
to.
That's fine,
I
sir.
don't have
So I'm going to ask
to.
you to get in your truck and leave, sir.
No, I'm asking you to leave.
No, are you the owner of this property?
I have no signs right
Are-
there.
are you the owner of this property?
I told y'all not to come on my
Are
property.
you the
and
owner of
you're
this property,
trespassing.
sir?
I want to see your supervisor.
Are you the owner of this property? Are you the owner of the property? So at this time, sir, if you're not willing to identify yourself, I'm going to ask you to leave, sir. Okay, turn around, put your hands behind your back, sir. Thank you.
I want to see your supervisor. Jared, will you hold this camera? Hold it up.
Right now, it's for evidence. Right now, it's his property, so I'm going to hold on to it.
Do you have
turn
a warrant?
around, put
Do you
it,
have a warrant?
I'm
for my
holding on to
property?
your property right now, sir.
Video
Can you-
record everything.
Can you
They're
put,
tyrants.
I'm going to take
They're
your...
breaking the law
Listen,
right
sir, I'm
now.
going to take your
You're
watch off
violating
because
my
I can't put your handcuffs on, okay?
Violating my rights. You're violating my rights. What's your name? Dominic? I told y'all not to come on my property. I told y'all not to come on my property.
Please comply with his verbal orders.
I told y'all not to
Put
come
your
on my
hand back.
property. I told you not to come on my property. How are you, so what are you arresting me for? Trespassing?
Right now, you're being detained, sir,
For
so we can identify
trespassing?
you, sir. No, I'm
For
not.
trespassing?
No, sir.
So
Why
how
we got
about-
him?
Are you?
Do you have any weapons on you? That's
Yes, I do.
What
I
you
have a 9mm Glock on my right side.
Okay. I'm going to take it off your right side, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Why
is
don't
it one
you
in the
not
head?
muzzle flash?
Is it one in the head?
Jared, come here and videotape these guys.
Stand right here, sir. And stop.
Lean against the car for me, please.
Stand right here, sir.
Stand right there and relax, okay?
Don't muzzle flash.
Stand right here, sir.
You don't know how to use
Stand right here, sir, and calm down.
Please.
Calm down.
Please calm down.
Calm down, turn around.
You're not-
You're moving
not
back,
being
sir.
compliant, sir.
You're not being
not being
compliant.
compliant.
I'm
Okay.
complying. You muzzle flash me. Y'all don't know how to use firearms? You fucking pointed that gun at me.
Sir, stop cursing me
It's
before you receive a charge.
I have the freedom of speech.
No, you
okay?
don't. Okay.
I don't have the freedom of speech on my property. Video record this, Jared.
You got anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, or hurt me, sir?
Yeah, I got these nuts in your mouth.
Okay, sir.
I hope your mom's proud of you, you fucking tyrant.
Oh, but don't try and...
Oh, I want to see your supervisor. Can I see your supervisor?
7-4.
7-4? Hudson 7-4? What's your 6'3"?
Virginia, Tango 61 3158.
He pointed a gun at me.
23158.
You pointed a gun at me, you dumb. You pointed your gun at me.
What's your name?
These nuts in your mouth, fat boy.
Mr.
Y'all's, I'm gonna get y'all's fucking cameras too. Is that thing on?
All right, so you step back
Is
there
that
for me
thing
while we
on?
do this investigation. You can step by your
Go over
vehicle
there
for
and
me.
Video record it from a safe distance, Jared. What? What?
Oh, we're looking for you.
Sir, if you can step back by your vehicle till we get a chance to talk to you.
Don't you understand that? What's the crime? What's the crime?
So we got a call that somebody was shooting on the property.
Yeah, you
over
told
here.
me that, Hudson.
So at the same time, we come up here and investigate.
Yeah, and I told you not to
neither
come
your
on
fa-
the property.
At the same time, I don't know if you're the owner of the property. You left and went down that way, correct? So we came down here, we made contact with your father.
came on my
Is your
property.
father? Is it your
Yes.
property?
Yes.
You got anything to prove it is your property?
My wife sent me the deed on my phone that you confiscated without a warrant.
No, I don't confiscate your phone. Hold
It's
it.
in your
License up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, your
the
wife.
one that you pointed at me. Because you're a dumb. Being on my property and y'all are trespassing. Trespassing, Hudson. Oh, you think it's funny? You see, you guys are lowlifes, man. And you're proud of yourself. Didn't you swear an oath to the Constitution?
All right, so you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say will can be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights I just explained to you, sir?
Yes, sir. Do you know what right that is that you just articulated? Do you know? I bet you don't. What amendment is that right? What amendment is that right? Come on, Hudson. Think, buddy. It's not that hard. I'll give you a hint. It's in the Bill of Rights. Do you know what that is? The Fifth Amendment? Do you know what the Fifth Amendment is? Myself? Don't point the gun at me again.
597 463. I'm probably about 5 to 6 minutes out. You just stand by till I get
Yes, sir.
Open this damn door so I can breathe.
I roll the window down.
I'm about to die in here. Jesus Christ. That and the guy.
Turn the air up for you. And the air is up.
No, I don't mind. How are y'all? So you guys are saying that we're trespassing?
No, we're not saying you're trespassing. We're trying to identify who. First of all, we need to know who belongs.
You have identified everybody already. You keep coming up that horse shit.
Again, we need to identify.
You get a supervisor out here.
Again, and then we need to identify who's the people on the property.
Yeah.
Who the property belongs to.
Why do you need to know who the property?
Because we need to make sure that people are not trespassing. You can tell me anything right now.
Don't somebody have to call you and say, hey, there's somebody trespassing on my property?
No, they called and said that somebody's shooting over here.
Look at him.
They called and said somebody's shooting over here.
Is
At
that
this time,
illegal?
look, you have a right to remain silent. We're gonna leave it right there.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
Subject does have a history, but does not have any felony.
10-4.
So, Mr. Huffman, if we could just establish that the property is yours, and if you can do that easily by showing us the deed on your phone, that would greatly help our situation out.
So do you have that?
Yeah, have it on your phone. The one that you took from me, Hudson.
Investigative detention, and we'll do what we have to do, okay? All we're looking for is a little compliance. That's all, please, sir.
You don't get any compliance.
Do you have the deed and you wouldn't show us the
deed, Hudson, you low-life piece of shit.
This time, sir, you're going to be charged.
You're going to charge me with trespassing on my own property?
No, I'm charging you for your verbal abuse.
Oh,
and
that's the First Amendment to the Constitution. I'm on my property. Jared, are you recording? Yeah. Come over here a little bit, buddy.
Sir, stay right on over there.
We'll get to where you can see them, because they're...
Come up here. You ain't got it. You ain't got it.
The first... Are you aware? Are you familiar
sir,
with the First Amendment?
Listen, sir, let's cut it short. There's nothing else to say, sir. Nothing else to say.
You took an oath to uphold the First Amendment to the Constitution.
Turn around right here, sir, and just wait till a supervisor gets here.
That's the First Amendment. It's freedom of speech.
Sir,
I can say anything I want.
You're right.
And so you're arresting me. You just said you're arresting me for using foul language.
You're right, sir.
Yeah, so...
Robbie, shut up. He's just jumping at straws to have some way to be a big man. Get a supervisor out here where they can get. Germany, we can't have that.
Yes, sir. Okay. Where's the name at? Steven.
Stupid, yeah.
So it should be 3 pages.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna finish this up and they'll be on their way. She showed us the deed, so let me. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this paperwork. No, I'm not. I'm gotta
You're gonna violate his rights.
Stroke this stuff.
Okay. You're gonna violate his rights.
Get me out of this damn car.
You know how many?
Cool?
I'm charging him though.
Okay.
So you can give a second. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to issue a summons. What's the charge?
Why are you charging me? Hey.
The First Amendment?
Yeah, I got his IDs right here. Let me just stroke this and then be on their way. All right, so this is what we can do, sir. I can stroke you a summons and let you go, or you continue to talk. I can take you to the jail and take you in front of the magistrate.
All right, then why don't you open the door and let me out?
Which
so I
one?
can get some
Which?
air. I want some air.
I just rolled down both windows down.
No,
First, you said you couldn't sit down.
I'll sign the paper. Just open the door.
Where are you gonna sit down at? You said you couldn't sit down at
I was
first.
gonna sit down on the ground if I have to. I'll get the out of here. Take this son.
No, when I finish writing my summons, sir. So can you come and stand right here like you said you was, sir? So
I want you to show me that law.
I'm giving you a break by cutting you on the summons.
Okay, help yourself. I just want to know. I want you to write on that sentence what law I have broken, because I have not broken any law.
Sir, if you can stand right there for me, sir.
You don't own the whole world.
No, sir, you can't be moving up. Sir, I'm going to put you back in the seat till I get done, if you can't. Let me finish this so we can get it out your way.
If you just take the hands off so I can stand like a human being.
Is it all right if I grab a chair?
Yeah, you can grab my chair. All right, Mr. Michael, your court date is July the 17th, 2023, 9 o'clock at this.
I will not be there.
Okay, Assessor's Courthouse, okay? Here's a copy of your ticket and driver's license. No problem, sir.
I will not.
Okay. All right, Mr. Huffman, your court date is July the 17th, 2023, 9 o'clock at the Assessor's Courthouse for using abusive language to another. Here's your driver's license and your copy of your ticket.
What is he?
That's all you could get me for?
No, sir, I can give you more, sir, if you like.
Hey, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah. A lawyer's gonna have a field day.
All right, sir. You go ahead and you're welcome.
All your weapons up there, your watch up there, everything's up there.
Somebody's holster is over here. On the
That's his holster.
I believe it's Mr. Huffman. Here you go, Mr. Huffman.
Gonna give you your firearm back. Don't get your holsters back there on the ground. We don't want to run it over, okay?
I just want y'all to leave my property.
We're leaving right now, okay? Business is done.
You're trespassing.
Is that your watch?
Yes, it is.
All right, and your holster from your weapon right there, mister. All right, have a good day.
Hey,
Be mine.
Call you.
All right.
Get off my property. Is your little camera on, Hudson? What's your badge number? 63?
Yeah.
What's your badge number? 63?
Yeah.
63?
Y'all have a good day.
Get off my property. Get off my property. No, back up. Hey, you're going over my septic tank. You're going over my septic tank. Stop. Back up. Back your fucking sorry ass up.
Are you cursing at me again, sir?
It is my property.
Are you cursing at me again, sir? Are you cursing at me again? You have a good day, sir.
Constitution. Get out of here.
You gotta go take a statement from her.
Yeah.
So it looks like Rob left everybody a message in the description of his video where I always look. He says, I only ask that everyone remain civil going forward. Please do not make threats or racist comments when calling, should you choose to voice your concerns to the department in question, which is the Suffolk County Sheriff's Department in Virginia. Please exercise your freedom of speech and remember threats of violence are not protected by the First Amendment. The officers are only as good as their supervision, and they have been trained horribly. I agree. Sorry for the editing. I've never had to edit a video before. Department phone number 434-246-5000. I will put that phone number in the description. Anyways, I hope you guys didn't blow a head gasket and have an aneurysm while you were trying to watch this video like I did. I was highly upset. Anyways, see you guys later. I'm out of here.